Move it on to the plastics, air filter, clutch cover, and muffler. These are, I think they're all the factory dual port. And the welds are nothing to write home about, but they're serviceable. There's no spark arresters or screens of any kind in there to plug up and get in the way. And I assume you guys can add that if that's something that you just have to have. But the quality on that is pretty good. And the welds all the way around the can look really nice, actually. The dual ports they're aimed in a pretty decent spot. And like I said, the welds on them are super pretty. And the clutch cover on it does not feel or appear to be nasty, cheap pot metal. And then the chain adjuster seems to be pretty good. Time will tell on these gears back here. OEM parts have trouble. I would expect all of them to have trouble. It's just the nature of the design, but they appear to be pretty good. Everything fits up really nice on these. I was quite impressed by that. The air filter looks to be as good as it needs to be. Keep an eye on it, I reckon, but it's a pretty stout air filter. I would not expect these to have any trouble. Everything seems to be glued real nice. I've looked all through it real close and trying to find any weak spots or bad glue spots or anything, and they seem to be pretty decent. The plastics, you can see PA6, GF15, so that's nylon 6, glass fiber 15%. I think that's right on par with an OEM part. They sure look and feel just like an OEM part. I think these will be plenty good. Won't have any trouble out of these. Top cover, I assume it's the same nylon 6 with 15% glass fiber in it. I don't know if he has high and low top. I did not look at that option. I think that'd be plenty good. Then the starter recoil. It looks like they're using a pretty decent rope in it. Here you can see, maybe, nylon 6, glass fiber 30%. So that's going to be a really strong part. I think it's right on par with OEM. Definitely better than any of the other clone stuff I've seen up until now. The actual cover itself is nylon 6, 20% glass fiber. So that's on par with all the other parts in the saw. I don't think you're going to have the trouble out of these recoil assemblies that you have on other clone saws. They seem to be far, far better than them.